Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Cancer, December 24, 2021. Possibly on many occasions, you would have felt that you have everything at your disposal to make your courage an unprecedented fact. It means that you would have analyzed for a while the possibility of seeing for yourself regardless of the obstacles to overcome. For this, you would have the sextile between the Moon and Jupiter, which would help you without a doubt to feel that everything would have sudden improvement. Possibly you have perceived that things would not be the best way for you. That is why you have possibly made decisions that would be considered abrupt, and that no matter how much you had the strength to overcome these adversities, you would not always have the desire to do so. That is why the waxing quarter of the moon would make you feel under control. Saddened you could have been after a time in which you discovered that a person of all your trust would have spoken badly of you. Despite not having asked, you would have the opportunity to get away for life from the person or those who have made you feel bad. The sour drink would pass, with Pisces present. Certain spiritual or religious concepts that you have been studying will suddenly seem vague and inexplicable to you today. As a result, doubts and uncertainties will arise that will scare you a little. Don't be afraid to share your confusion with friends who share your interests. They can help you clarify at least some of the issues, and thus ease your mind a bit. Books can help you too. Hang on a bit. You oscillate between your need for stability and emotional security and a need for danger, which is becoming more and more pressing. Do not think that you must necessarily sacrifice one of the two. There is a third way. Your sensitivity makes you more selective. You will see the faults of some people more clearly. Your soul wave slows you down in your daily life. Stay on practical tasks. It's a day to daydream. You make the craziest plans, sometimes even the most unrealistic. It doesn't matter, it's for fun. You would get good energy after someone was constantly motivating you. Possibly you would have everything you have always wanted in terms of health, and for this, you would need to know that you do not have to put yourself at risk doing activities that you do not know just to get in shape. It could backfire. You may feel an artistic bent. If you enjoy expressing your imagination, at this time you could have great creative inspiration. Perhaps an idea will suddenly come up for a song that you would like to compose. Or some sudden thought about a story or novel you want to write. Pay attention to these urges. You have a great deal of creative capacity, and you will want to channel it correctly. This nasty virus has drained your batteries. Dispatched in different parts of your body, it has contaminated every part of your daily life. Speaking in the voice of Barry White, who ate a clown, was not really on your schedule. Fortunately, Mars is sending you strength to get all of these symptoms out of your body. Drowned amid vitamins, sweetness, and well-being, this nasty germ will leave by itself, without knowing it of its own accord, towards the dungeons. It is a good day for your money, which is why you would feel much more committed to everything you do from now on. Beware of those who want to ask you for money. They are not exactly those who want to make it return to your hands. Perhaps today you feel trapped between the past and the present, in the memory of old adventures or the nostalgia of moments lived long ago. There is nothing wrong with this. But if you daydream about those years, you might miss out on some interesting opportunities that are opening up before your eyes now. Therefore, you must keep them open to new people, circumstances, or companies with which you interact. You will be able to make concessions that keep your finances in harmony. This is positive despite your concerns. You take a beneficial step back on your financial life. Your thoughts go in the right direction, that of your security. Chances are, the worries you are having are not new, and now is the time to address them. Take advantage of this day to smooth the road, discuss and resolve conflicts that temporarily distance you from your colleagues. You would fill yourself with the best energy of love before everything was seen in resistance with you. From this moment on, you would let everything get better for you without a doubt. That is why you would have to start from scratch, but for you, it would be better than you think. The crescent moon would be the ideal one for you to take everything in prosperity. Today you could decide to reveal a secret part of yourself. There is a part of you that craves a deeper intimacy and friendship right now. You may not have friends with whom to share intimate things. Or it may be difficult for you to share everything about yourself with your partner. Don't be afraid to open up a little more today, because the more you offer yourself, the faster the other person will come to you. Mars has entered your astral system. This planet will bring out your anxieties and your doubts if you are in a relationship. You will have to be careful not to hurt your partner if you decide to express your pain. No matter what, he will always be there for you and lend you his shoulder if you need to cry. Steamy and sensual encounters are to be expected if you are single. Put yourself on your 31st. If this kind of relationship isn't your cup of tea, skip your turn this time. You would find that your work is much more valued than you thought. It seems that you have availability to make everything more important to you after you receive that possible news would be available for you to change of scene by returning next year. Good morning for the last quarter moon. You may need to organize your work and tasks carefully. The energy of the day could be intense. You might find that the hours fly by. You should try to follow a clear schedule. Don't waste time chatting quietly on the phone or sending silly messages. It is best to prepare a list of things to do. Focus on the important tasks and save the fun for later. When it comes to money, you are uncompromising. With you, no waste. Always on the lookout for good deals. You know how to find good deals and tempting promo codes for yourself and your loved ones. You sift through all your expenses to achieve maximum savings. Monitoring your budget remains an excellent initiative. However, be careful not to get too stingy or obsessed with the lowest price. Your time is as precious as your wallet, don't sacrifice it. Your friends multiply the attractive invitations. Naturally curious, nothing can stop you, from sporting escapades to fancy dress dinners, including board game afternoons. Life is so good when we are so well supported. At home, doubt sets in. When you try to get closer to family members, they run away from you. Nothing serious, your loved ones just need a little space. Once the crisis is over, your complicity will return as before.